Hello, Santa here. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about Westmoor Community Centre and the Residents Association, which has been nominated for the Spirit of North Tyneside celebrations. The Community Centre staff and the trustees and all the volunteers are absolutely delighted with this nomination. The recognition means such a lot, coming at the end of a very long and difficult year for everyone in the village, the North East, the UK, and indeed the whole world. At the beginning of 2020, who knew what would happen? All the usual events were planned, but then the community centre had to close in line with the lockdown restrictions in March. However, the good people of Westmoor created a new normal, did everything they could to help everyone who needed that help. They set up a support group which comprised a representative from every street in the village. These people did shopping for those who were shielding and offered an ear to those who had no one to talk to. You see, here's some photos from round about Easter, where the Easter Bunny did a visit. We never like to miss the Easter Bunny. And there's a young lad eagerly awaiting a bit of an egg. Here's one of our volunteers who set about baking cakes to distribute to people who needed them, just to give them a lift. And they were distributed by the volunteers. And there's someone actually receiving one of those cakes, and another one. This is a photo from the VE Day celebrations, where we had socially distanced garden parties. As you can see, 3 people nicely spread. And I suspect there was more Prosecco drunk that day than tea and scones. And another lady getting a cake there. We also delivered cakes to the local stores. And this one was to Lidl, where they regularly gave extra stuff to the people around the village. The gardening group were able to carry on as all their activities outdoors. This is an old photograph, I must say, otherwise they would be socially distanced given the time. But this is photographs of the stuff that the garden people would do. And these are the planters within the village that are planted by the gardening group every year. In September, the centre was able to open again, but not before we'd gone through the whole centre with a good clean and made it COVID secure. And we started getting back to normal with events coming on, including some group dancing, although this looks like it might be last Christmas indeed, or they were just getting ready early. The library was moved outdoors to allow people to come and pick up a book to take away. And again, everything was protected COVID-wise. Some activities could not restart, such as the Monday lunch club. That just could not be done with a social distance in mind. Jane set about building new plans for Christmas, but then came the second lockdown and everything was up in the air. Jane has set about doing shopping. We can't do the lunch club, but we can do a Christmas bag, which will comprise a number of things, including some cake and a mince pie, I'm sure. It looks like shortbread there. Some kiddywinks having some fun, building a prize. And there's the letterbox at the community centre, ready for letters for Santa. As you can see, somebody's taken advantage already. They've written their letter and they'll get a reply. He's the team that do the Christmas lunch, part of the team. And they're waiting to get back together. This is what it normally looks like in a normal year, because it just won't take place. One of our other activities is the Santa Dash, which we'll have to work on and see if we can do differently this year. It's a bit difficult to do socially distanced. Our other activity is the Santa brunch, or brunch with Santa, which is impossible to do socially distanced. So it just isn't going to happen. Anyway, that's some of the things that the people of Westmoor have got up to in the last year. It remains now just for me to say Happy Christmas, everyone, and a happy and safe New Year. Thank you.